Grand Rising, Grace, and Peace. So, today I decided to do the midweek check-in via pre-recorded video. So, because, we got things to do and it is what it is, but I hope all is well. Peace and salute to the new subscribers. Also to my Miss Sharon for just being your true authentic self. Love you so much. To my Lotus, sorry we didn't moderate today. I'm gonna keep you guys posted in regards to when I go to do the Inside Foxy's Mind, because I think I might do that later on today. I'm not sure, but I'll keep y'all all posted. Sorry, taking a sip of some coffee. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure to, please be sure, rather, to hit that notification bell so that you are reminded when I do come on from time to time. And what else? Yes, if you are interested in getting and booking a reading with me, a personal reading, you can go to the About section, hit the link, or you can just go up into the top of the channel there. You'll see a link for personal readings. You can go into that and book a reading with me for romance, 5-card spread, and an oracle. I believe I still got the oracle deck up there. But yes, the calendar is open. Please know that, I'll only do 2 days, but Friday I hadn't realized that in my calendar, it's weird the way it was booked. I think I had it like in a default setting. So it was like 1:30 to like 4:30 for one person. So I was able to figure out how I can accommodate, book more people in that day with, fudging around on the website there. So Fridays there are, Thursday and Friday now there are multiple times that you can, not multiple, but there are time slots now for those who want to book a reading. So if it looks like it was 1:30 to 3:30 and somebody wanted to book and then that slot was taken, now I fixed the problem. And so, if you're interested in booking at a 1 o'clock, you can. It's from 1 to 2. And if I believe my latest is like 4:30 to 5:30, Thursday and Friday, or if not Friday. I'm not sure if I'm going to open up a weekend or another day, just because it's my time is, as far as accommodating, in my household and doing other things. So I'm not sure, but for right now, it's just going to be Thursday and Fridays. I'm so sorry if anybody wanted to book something, on a Monday or a Tuesday. Unfortunately, just not able to do it. If it's an extreme emergency, you know that I'm there for you guys. Hit me up in my IG and let me know what's the situation, and I will see if I can accommodate you. But this is rare, extreme, like I really need to get some, some kind of confirmation or some kind of clarity, or there's something really, looming that you really need to have a reading session booked on my off days. But for the most part, it's really just Thursday and Friday. And, I definitely will try to work with you if the time on those days you can't, because I understand and understand that people do work. There are people that do have 9 to 5s or 7 to 3 or overnights and time differences. I'm on Eastern Standard Time when I book my reading. So some people could be, an hour behind me or 3 hours behind me, 5 hours ahead. So I try to be mindful of that. And that's where I'll make this special accommodations because of the time zones. But really, guys, I really am trying to stick to what's the availability on my schedule. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about this midweek check-in for March 15th, 2023. And of course, this is regarding your health, romance, and finance, your health, finance, and romance, because we do romance later. But these are general readings, and so that means that if it's not jiving with you or resonating, as they say, please try not to make this fit. It may sound like your story, but then it changes up throughout the reading, and so it may not apply to you. With that being said, if it doesn't apply to you, it could be the energy that's around you or the person that is around you. So it can inadvertently be for somebody else. Let me just grab a sip of water. And I have my mic on, so you're going to really hear all my garglings and stuff. So I apologize in advance. But anywho, so yeah, these are general readings, guys. They're timeless in that sense, where you can come back to it later on today. You can come back to it tomorrow or next week, before the next week check-in, to see where the energy is. All right. Also, disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. So therefore, if I'm giving some spiritual advice via my guardians, my guides, and my angel sources, you take it as you need to, but know that if there's any pertinent medical or legal issues that's above my pay grade, please seek those professions out. All right. And also, lastly, know that we both, men and women, possess the masculine and feminine energy. And when I say possess, it's not some exorcist, demonic type energy. But what I'm saying is that if a card shows up and it shows as a, let's say, Queen of Cups, and you're a male, but you feel like that message resonates with you, that just means that your feminine energy is in tune, it's tapped in. And for men, that just means that you're more empathetic to certain things. You understand the feminine energy. You are more, you could be more nurturing in that respect, right? And so for the females, if you see a king card that shows up, or a page male card that shows up, a man that shows up on the cards, and you resonate with that, that just means that your masculine energy could be a little more dominant than your feminine energy. Doesn't mean, this is all energy, guys. This has nothing to do with gender. So we don't want to get hung up on the particular card and we see it as a female and we're like, oh, that doesn't resonate with me because that's a woman. We have to move past that and look at the energy of what it is. All right. So it doesn't mean that a man is, a simp, soft, wussy, and all that other negative jive talk. It just means that you're tapped into your feminine energy a little bit more than your masculine energy. It doesn't take away your manhood. And same with women. This is not taking away from your womanhood if you're residing or resonating in your masculine energy. You just could be a little more tougher, a little rough around the edges, as I like to say. You may be assertive in that respect. All right, so that's that. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, hit the notification bell so you are aware. This is something that's been going on lately with YouTube. It's not just my channel. There are big channels and other channels, etc., that are, some people are saying that they're not getting notified. And the content creators or the host of the channel says that they're, they don't know, they're being aware that their subscribers or their supporters are not getting notified. All right. So it's very important that you keep the notification bell up. With me, I'm not somebody that goes on all the time, so you're not going to get a ping. There are content people that do come on every day, so it can be a little annoying. So you may turn off your notification bell. But with me, please keep it on, because I don't come on all the time and you won't get a ping every day from me. All right. So let's go ahead and kick it off with the health. I'm using this new deck that I got. It's Arcanum, followed with the Witches deck, good old Witches deck, big cat. And this is going to clarify this deck here. And then we have the romance reading cards here. Then I'm going to end off with, instead of a wisdom oracle, I'm going to end off with this life purpose oracle. All right. And for the reading oracle, I'm going to end off, of course, with the soul connection when two hearts meet and blah, blah, blah. All right. So I didn't shuffle. So I'm going to shuffle in real time for you guys so you can see. Like, oh, Foxy, you know, what does she do with the cards? She pulled out the cards and we don't know what's going on. That, I got you guys. I got you. So it's going to make a little bit of noise. So I'm going to kind of like just show you guys a little bit. Try not to make too much of a noise on the desk here because it does make a loud slapping noise. So just bear with me. Bear with me. All right, so this is for the health. All right, guys, this is health. We always like to do health first because health is wealth, like Big Cat lets us know and reminds us that, you know, without the health, right? If we don't have our physical and our mental health in check, guess what? It affects everything else. So say, for instance, you're not feeling well, you got to take some time off from work. That starts to cut into your finance department, right? So you definitely need to make sure that your health is on point to the best that it can be, right? And it may affect your romance as well, depending, you know, how sick you are or what mental, you know, sometimes we're just not in the mood for that kind of stuff, right? So it all plays effect, and this is why I did it this way, because your health is the essential part first and foremost. All right, so let's split the deck, because this is what I do behind the scenes and you all don't get to see what I do. I know you've seen probably some other readers that do that as well, but this is what I do. All right. All right, so let's see for the collective. Sorry, guys, I do have my mic on, so you're going to hear a little bit more. All right, so that's too many cards, but what came out was the Seven of Pentacles. All right, this has to do with work. The Nine of Swords here, and then the Hangman in reverse. But I'm not going to take this because that's just one too many. But just keep in mind those cards. There might be a reason why they came out for somebody. We got the Seven of Pentacles that has to do with taking assessment of your work status, but also taking account for yourself. Just sitting there and letting things marinate. You doing the, as they call, check-in, right? And then we have here the the Nine of Swords, and that has to do with depression. Has to do with restless sleep, just having a lot on your mind, and there could be some possession, right? And then we got the Hangman here, which has to do with clarity. Also, you know, that's Pisces energy, getting into your God body, as they say, right? So let's just go ahead and see what's going on for the health. So this, I'm getting more mental, but let's see what's going on here. You know, we do have to take mental breaks every now and then, or they call it mental health days. So for some, you may need to just take that day off, right? Just to collect yourself and get back into the swing of things. All right. Let's see what's going on for the health, the collective. And I'm just shuffling. I just don't want to, shake the table too much, the little desktop here. But yeah, that's what I'm doing behind the scenes, guys. I'm not trying to hide nothing from y'all. All right, so what do we have here for the collective? All right, so we got one card here. All right, so we got the Two of Pentacles. Middle of the deck is the Six of Wands. All right, and then bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So there's the six energy, a duality. Here goes my cat. You know, just annoying. But we're going to clarify, guys. We're going to clarify here. But you have the Six of Pentacles. So again, and then the Two of Pentacles here. All right. And then you have the Six of Swords, bottom of the deck. You know, this definitely could be some kind of mental blockage, all right? Like I just said before, having the mental, mental day to just take that time to collect yourself, collect your thoughts. Maybe you need to spend some time outside in the outdoors. The water here, he's by the water or she's by the water. And you may need to have just that moment in time to, sit by some streams of water, or even in your bath, taking a meditative bath where you can just sort through some things in your mind. The Two of Pentacles also has to do with some decision making, being solid on your square here. And being that it's in reverse, you may have some confusion. There could be some conflicting decisions that you need to make in regards to finances. So remember, when our mental starts going, our physical starts to go, right? So this could be affecting your physical as well. But, having to make certain decisions, especially in regards to family, as we have here the Six of Swords in reverse. So this has to do with family energy. All right. Moving away from, people, places, or things that are in a family type setting, moving away from calamity. But this could be you just removing yourself from stressful situations. Okay, if you can't even leave the house, you have to find a way. There's that escapism, and we're still in Pisces, right? And we also have Neptune that's been in Pisces, which I've just come to be aware of, that we've had Neptune in Pisces, which is this ruling planet, since 2012. And that has to do with illusions, escapism, magic, being kind of in that Pisces haze, aloof with the rose-colored glasses, but on the outside it's all dark. All right, so you may have to just take a time, a break from certain elements, shall I say, and people. We got the Star card. Yep, the Star card's right behind this. So definitely have to do some healing, and definitely some water energy. Even if you can't get to a body of water, guys, you can definitely, while you're drinking your water, do that type of meditation. It's very simple. You don't have to make things so complicated and ritualistic where you're like, oh, I'm not near any of that, and I gotta get there because the cards are saying that. Just try to find things within your own home to help you get through some trying times. Let's clarify using the Witch's deck. Let's put this little heart here. Sorry, my arm is in the way. My bad. All right. Again, I didn't shuffle, so I'm going to just shuffle these really quickly. Behind the scenes shuffling now, because like I said, see, as I'm shaking the table, I don't want to shake too much. Shake it, baby. Shake it. All right. So why do we have this Two of Pentacles here? All right. And also Pentacles have to do with grounding yourself. So this is Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We're coming up to Taurus season in a bit. We got another sign before that, which is Aries. All right, so you could be needing to ground yourself. You may be too in that Pisces energy where this is that aloofness, right? And Aquarius is aloof kind of that way as well. But Pisces are what they call the daydreamers. They kind of float above, reality in some sense. And so, like I said, we have Neptune in Pisces. We're still in Pisces season. So, yeah, you could be mentally out of touch with yourself, out of tune. So we got the Six of Pentacles here. Middle of the deck is the Page of Cups. What did I say? Pisces energy. Bottom of the deck is Page of Wands. All right, so we have some page energy going on here. You may need to tap into that childhood Here's the Pentacles again, all right? So you may need to tap into this childhood energy. This might be the key to some of us, where it's that innocence, it's the youth. It's the reminder of, not taking everything so seriously. The Six of Pentacles, again, that's that earth energy. It's being grounded. And, for some of us, there may be a lot of seriousness. We sometimes say we hate adulting, right? Because there's bills that need to be paid. There's mortgages, rent, car notes, children, family, right? So you may need to just say, listen, I got to take this day off from everybody, and just, even if you can't do a day with the family off, you just tell the family, listen, I need about an hour. I got to take this bath. I got to take this shower. I just need to take a run outside. If I'm running and jogging, I can, if there's a stream nearby, you're going out there just meditating, just clearing your mind so that you can be zen with self. And this energy here with this Page of Wands, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. Remember, I just said we have one more sign before we get to Taurus. All right, so this is a new beginning as well. So, just again, having that moment in time of clarity. And you have the 6 here with the 2, that's what, 8. So this is something that's going to continuously happen. You can't just check out from your family completely, right? So you definitely have to carve some time out and some me time when you can, but letting your family know, listen, I have to, I'm going to get unhinged if I, can't do this. All right. So let's move forward now to your finances. So, the advice would be just to, take your time, get yourself, get your footing. But more importantly, letting people know, listen, I definitely need to. Now, if it's at work, you can't be like, listen, I got to take a mental health day off. What do? We take a sick day off. You're going to get sick if your mental is not right. So mental health days, I don't think exist in certain companies and corporations in the United States, but you know what to do, and take your time to just get back to self. All right. So let's move forward to your finances for the collective. All right, so finances. Ooh, the Lover's card. Middle of the deck is the Magician. So we got some major arcana showing up here. Magician is Gemini energy. Lovers is Gemini energy. All right, it's in reverse. And then bottom of the deck, wow, another major arcana. Strength card, all right, Leo energy. Shell. Let's put that there. What's underneath that? The Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this could be a woman that I'm tapping into at the moment, okay? But definitely has to do with couples. But, and mother is what I'm getting, mother. All right, so again, if your health is not up to par, how are you going to be able to work? Your mental health is important as well. So you may need to let some people know, let husband know, hey, I got to take some time just to kind of get myself together here, collect myself. That's all I keep saying and hearing. With the Strength card here, the bottom of the deck, you have this. You may have to, roar a little bit to let people know, listen, I'm wearing thin. I need to have some time for self. Got the Queen of Pentacles right underneath that in reverse. So, for some women, I'm tapping into women now. You could be starting to feel unhinged. All right. And if you don't express that to people, they're not going to know. If you don't express it to your family members, they're not going to know that you're feeling unhinged, right? They're just going to keep carrying on with their day-to-day thinking, mom, wife is all right. She's got this. We got mom, and, she puts on the brave face, right? The strong face with the Strength card here. And nobody knows, no one's the wiser. Because this is what moms and women do. They put on that face like, I got this. But meanwhile, she's falling apart on the inside. So, just and this, if this is roles reversed, same thing with men. You may need to let your spouse know, hey, listen, I need a little break time, or the finances keep showing up. The pentacles, rather, keep showing up. It showed up in the health card, and so there could be some lack of funds, is what I'm getting. Where it's one person, it may be what they call head of the household. So they're the financial provider, and that person can be getting burnt out. So it's this making the decision of, now I'm going to have to shift the weight onto somebody else, to your spouse or to your partner. I'm going to have to shift this weight because it's really starting to get to me. Even if it's in the house, it doesn't necessarily have to be outside, work, financial in that respect. This could be in the house as well. I had a conversation like this before in regards to the roles in the household, and I brought this up on I think it was on Inside Foxy's Mind live. But irregardless, we have some people in the United States, I'm not going to say America, that I don't have my bell, but this is my imaginary bell. Ding, 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 ding. I left it over there on the other side. But some people have this thing where there's this gender role, right? Oh, the man should be the breadwinner. The man should take out the garbage. The man should change the light bulbs. The man should, right? And then, the women should be doing the laundry. The women should be cleaning the dishes. The women should be mopping the floors. The women should be taking care of the children. Listen, I don't know who lived like that. I surely didn't. And that's not fair. Because if you're you're dwelling together in a household, the responsibilities should be shared and spread about. So if a woman sees the garbage piling up, she knows she's going to take it out. Why should she wait for the man to take that out, stinking up the house? And vice versa. He sees the dishes piling up, she hasn't gotten to it, you do it. I mean, there has to be, the children have to do homework. They need a parent there to help them with that. Somebody's got to do it. It's not just the woman's role, but the woman is the teacher. Mother is the teacher. She's the first teacher to the children. However, fathers, and this is the ones that, I'm not talking to the fathers that are there and diligent and present in their children's lives. This is to the ones that are like, some time-ish. You got to pull up that weight. Or mother is going to be drowning in this overwhelming, with finances. If she's the breadwinner, right? And she still has you as head of household. She still has you as the man of the house. Doesn't take away that she's making more money, or she may be the only financial provider. You got to pull your part too. It's not looking like, you kind of stuck in yourself because she's the breadwinner and you don't know what to do with yourself. Take care of your children. Take care of your family. If you're home, clean up. She's going to pitch in. That's natural for a woman to clean and take care. Now, not all women, but it's natural, it's instinctual for a woman to clean up and care and take care of her children, right? So, ding, 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 back to the reading. Let's clarify, why is this Lover's card here? Gemini energy, okay. So Gemini is the twin. That's what I'm saying. Like one person is drowning, and when I'm using metaphorically speaking, but it could turn into, somebody having some severe depression. All right, we got the Three of Pentacles here in reverse, not working. A lot of Pentacles are showing up, guys. And then you have the World card here, bottom of the deck. So the card to clarify this Lovers card is the Ace of Swords, upright. And then you have the World card here, Capricorn energy. All right, this is that cycle. If one person can't do it, the other person should chip in. Here's this telling the truth. Here is this, to be fair. It's equal. And yes, we are not completely equal to each other in that respect. But when it comes to sharing the load of responsibilities in the house, or if this has to do with, work or children, somebody has to, pull themselves up by the bootstraps here and work together. All right. Because guess what? As I said before, if your mental health is starting to deteriorate, you're not going to be able to function going to work, dealing with that high stress level over there, then coming home, dealing with your family, that high level stress over there. A partner is going to get burnt out if they're not getting the help and it's not being reciprocated back to the other person. All right, this is truth and justice here. This is about the knowing. Speaking your piece. Somebody, male or female, somebody has to speak their piece, speak their truth. You might need to roar a little bit to the other person so they can hear what you're saying. Somebody might have been a little laxed and just letting things, flow. All right. This is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy here. All right. So being aware of your financial status, again, taking this accountability, taking this check-in with yourself in the mental. This also has to do with mental. All right. So this is taking account not only in the finances, but because the Pentacles are showing up, it's clearly letting you know that if your mental health, and I cannot stress this anymore, guys, if the mental is off, the physical is going to be sure to follow. All right. So letting people know, speaking, listen, if you got to take some days off from work, if you have some sick time, that's going to, your Pentacles are not going to be affected, then do so. All right. Do so. All right, so let's move forward to your romance. All right, let's put that here. I like this deck. This is the pictures are very, they're just, I don't know, they're just vivid. Is that the word? I don't know, but I really like them. It just kind of stands out. Show. And I've ordered some new decks as well, so we're going to be using those pretty soon. All right, so let's go ahead into the messy romance using the good old Angels deck. All right, we're going to be using the Island Times as well, and the other oracle, like I said. And if I need to clarify, I will. Usually I try not to get too deep into the romance. What do we have here? 33 minutes. Oh, 33. That's the number. That's that Christ consciousness, Christ-like energy. So what does the collective need to know in regards to their romance for March 15th? This is the 6th day as well, 15 breaking down to 6. Harmony, so again, if you need to let some things out and talk, right, today would be the day, because it's a harmonious day. It's the working together. It's the cooperation. You may want to put in or need to put in for a couple of days at work. And today could possibly be the day. It would be more appropriate today because, like I said, it's the harmonious day. just shuffling again behind the scenes because, you know, we make it happen, but it'll shake the table and I don't want it to shake too much. So what is the message for the romance? Romance. Hello. Romance is like, listen, I don't want to talk about it. So yeah, this could be, you know, somebody doesn't want to talk about their feelings. Somebody doesn't want to open up, but we saw that Ace of Swords there. So you have to, you got to muster up that courage. Yeah. So attraction, middle of the deck, bottom of the deck. Here we go. Finances, guys. So your finances tied up from health all the way down to romance. All right. Bottom of the deck in reverse. I feel like somebody needs to let, there could be one person in the relationship that is, because there's so much the breadwinner or the head of household, like they have been the boss for such a long time that it's hard to like relinquish your authority or relinquish your duties to the partner because you've always been this person in charge. All right. So now is the time to find the muster up that courage with the strength card there, right? Getting you know, the courage, because that's what the strength card represents as well, is getting that courage to talk to your partner. There also, you know, pride. All right, that has to do with the lion here, being too prideful. So your pride could be getting in the way of you saying, listen, I need help. You probably feel like if I ask for help, I'm a failure. No, if you keep quiet and you stay meek and humble for too long, that's the failure part. Because guess what? What's failing is your mental and physical health. So the card that showed up for you guys is separation. Now, you could be in separation time from your partner, but what I had specifically said from the beginning in the health is you may need some time alone and away from your partner, away from the family. You know, take that day. Listen, if you take a day off from work, guess what? The kids are in school, your husband or your wife is at work. If they're at home and they work from home, you can, you know, take advantage of, oh, I'm going to stay in bed all day, and ask them to help you do some housework. And, you know, when you take a little nap, then get up and then chip in and do some work. And then you can go outside and kind of enjoy the day if it's a nice day out without the children, right? It's just those little things you have to find. As I said, you have to carve out that time. Now, see here, she's laying up in the bed. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You get so bad, and this could be a woman. You know, women, we get so tough sometimes. It's like, no, we got this. I got this. We could do this. But your partner is here, and he's concerned. That's not fair to your partner. You need to let your partner know, hey, listen, I am burning out. All right. And this is separation, not to do with anybody you going to be with somebody else and vice versa. No. This is a time apart. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, is what this card reads here. And again, that's not a bad thing. You need a little time apart. I feel like you just need that time to, you know, again, collect yourself. All right, what else is here for this separation? This message is resonating with me so much. And not even so much partner, it's like other family situations that I gotta deal with. It's like, oh man. Just be in bed, like trying to recoup. Eesh. All right, what else? Let's clarify. because I'm in the collective as well, even though I don't think of it that way, but I am. What's this separation about? Also, remember we saw the Nine of Swords, the first 3 cards that dropped out in the beginning of this reading. And look, she's in the bed just as the Nine of Swords lady was. So, you know, not getting enough sleep at night can affect your health, right? That causes this insomnia. There's this cycle of not being able to sleep. The Two of Pentacles is a cycle. It just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. So definitely checking in with yourself, checking in with your body. Just drinking some water, and you may need to be outside. That can help you. You know, we're getting out of the winter season here, so here's that little bit of sunlight coming through. You know, they have this thing that's called winter, or I forgot the acronym, but it's a seasonal depression. All right, so somebody could be dealing with that. You got the sword and the rose that came out to clarify. It's in reverse. So it says here clarity, talk, revelation, solidarity, force, honor. Yeah, somebody loves you, baby. I don't know why that song came through, but that's a channeled song. Middle of the deck here, you got abundance, and bottom of the deck is I like you, right? So you're telling your person, listen, I like you. But I need some help. This is that somebody wrestling with the fact of, no, I don't want to tell them, you know, the pridefulness is kicking in, but we got a sword here again. So this is about speaking your truth, speaking your piece. All right. Letting your partner, your spouse know that you need some assistance with whatever it is that is bogging you down, and it could be the finances. Okay, very well much could be the finances. So let's close out this romance reading with the Soul Connection Oracle deck, and then I'm going to leave us with the Life Purpose instead of the Wisdom Oracle, because it's a new deck and I wanted to just break it in. Again, didn't shuffle, so I'm doing that right now. Let's get this rose quartz here, because somebody needs that little extra encouragement, that love. It's this, the gentle hugs and letting somebody know, listen, I'm here for you. All right. Like, don't hurt your partner. Don't be selfish. Like, let the partner know, I need help. It's not a sign of weakness. This could be male or female, so take it how it resonates there, but it's definitely feminine energy coming through, okay? Okay, middle of the deck is Labyrinth in reverse, and bottom of the deck is Union. Yep, there we go. The union of a divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. But what I'm getting, there's that infinity. There's that the Two of Pentacles that just never ends. It's a cycle, but you need to express that to somebody. I need help. Bond. A love bond grows stronger over time. Talking to your person and letting them know is the best thing. The lines of communication need to be open, because they're not mind readers and they don't know what you're trying, what's going on. Okay, so let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing to the closing out this reading, to the Life Purpose. Okay, the Life Purpose Oracle. Again, please do not forget to like this video. You could share it out if you want to. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. But most importantly, hit the notification bell so that you are reminded. And even if for some reason it doesn't, I don't know what else to tell you. If you are Instagram, IG friends, in quotations, behind the scenes with me, I will send out a notification. I didn't do that today, so I shame on me, tap my hand, because I was in my moments. But yeah, the best thing I can just advise is just to keep your notification bell on. Like I said, I don't come on often, so you won't be bombarded with the bell always going off. And lastly, if you're interested in booking personal reading, you may do so by hitting the link in the About section and or in the banner on the top right corner. It takes you right into my website. Also, if you're not subscribed yet to my new channel, Inside Foxy's Mind, where I pretty much dedicated the Mindful Mondays over there. But if you've been around for Mindful Mondays, you know that what type of topics I'll be talking about. And I have that. That's a random channel. It's like not really designated for the Mindful Mondays, although I need to be doing that. But yeah, just make sure to subscribe there and share that information out as well. Also hit the notification bell there as well. Okay, so let's close out this reading, this midweek reading for the collective, March 15th, 2023. What is the message for the collective? All right, so what is this? 3 cards. 3 cards want to show up again. Builder, protect, and options. Time to decide. Okay, it's interesting. What else? Okay, so we got nutrition. I like that. Hey, cut it out. Sorry, guys. So body work, middle of the deck, and bottom of the deck is talk to your angels. You need that strength there. All right, so your card is nutrition. No, let's see if that works. Can you see it? Let me bring it down some. So this also goes back to the health, guys. This reading just takes us all the way back to the beginning, right? And talking about health as well, like Big Cat says, right? Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance here. So some could be worrying about finances and saying, well, how am I going to do this? How can I get through this? This is divine intervention at this point. Yes, talking to your partner on the physical, but also talking to, source, your angel guides, your spirit guides to help you get through some things. Here it says conduct healing work through culinary skills. Eating cleaner, right? As they say, greener. And taking the time to get a diet, if you will, where this is going to help you. If we're eating processed foods and toxic foods in that regard, it can affect your mental, right? You're not having time to have that pineal gland cleaned out because we've got so many, we have so many different processed foods, things that are not even real, that we're consuming a lot, and we're not taking the time to honor our body, clean our temples with clean eating, making sure to have that water, right? And you can get water in not only just, filtered or bottled, but in your foods, green leafy vegetables, cucumbers, watermelons, celery. I believe green and red peppers have a certain percentage of water in it, but you can look up what the nutritional values are with certain greens, or just, naturally eating healthier foods, and see what the water content is, and just see what the nutritional value is. Chlorophyll is what I'm getting. Chlorophyll. That helps filter out your blood. All right, so you want to look up what that is. Of course, again, here's where I'd say disclaimer. I am not a nutritionist. I am not in the medical profession anymore. And therefore this is just divine intervention, divine guidance. It's, if you really need to seek out that professional help, a professional nutritionist, dietitian, please do so. They can help you better than I can. And they know, they go by how much you weigh, what's your BMI, etc. Shell. Here's the moral of the story, guys, is that when you start taking better care of your body, not to say that you aren't already, but certain foods, when we eat, say for instance, sweets, they hit the dopamine, right? And I don't want to get technical because, again, I'm not a healthcare professional, but do your research, because in actuality, when you eat healthier, lighter greens, vegetables, and fruits, your body feels a little lighter. If you're battling some type of depression, chemicals are running through our body. Your own chemicals, your endorphins, your, dopamines, the estrogen, testosterones, that's all running through our body, right? And if we're not eating healthier, and we're eating the comfort foods such as junk food, right? That's for a split moment. You ever eat whoever used to eat McDonald's or any type fast foods, you ever notice that it gives you like this little rush and it fills your belly up for a quick moment, and then it's like the mood changes? I don't know, that's happened to me in hindsight, thinking back, and I'm just like, yeah, it's because it's not filling you up. Now, I'm not saying when I eat a salad, somebody ticks me off, yeah, I'm gonna get a little sideways with them. But however, the more that you eat healthier, greens, fruits, drinking that water, coconut water, taking the sea moss and other nutritional foods, fruits, vegetables, etc., your body starts to feel a little differently. And now your mind is feeling better. I'm not saying that this is the end all be all, but it helps. It helps with proper rest and some dieting, not dieting, exercising, yoga, and also speaking to your, look, we got infinite abundance underneath that. Speaking to your divine loved ones, God, source, your angels, all right, asking for that divine guidance. But here it says here, you are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Again, we see the fruits and vegetables. I said in the beginning, your body's your temple. So it's great that we're putting up altars and we're paying homage to our ancestors, but your body is that temple. Your body is the ancestors. They brought you here. You got to take care of yourself. All right. We got animals here, so maybe having a little pet around might help, the mental status. But with all that being said, guys, that is your midweek check-in. All right. And Peace. Catch you on the flip side.